double fisting right now. We got the yes LAWD, we got the Y LAWD. Today I just want to focus on Nxworries, Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, yes LAWD album. I haven't listened to this one yet, but it just came out today, so you know we're gonna get to it. So this is a great album. That's all I can say. It's one of these albums, like the albums I really love. I don't find myself talking about them too often. I don't even feel compelled a lot of the times to even review albums that I really like because I'm just so busy listening to the album. The best reviews are like albums that are really bad because it just makes for a very funny reaction. The hardest albums to review are the ones that are just mid, that are just kind of super generic. But then albums like this, I can speak for days and days and days. This is an album I've listened to many times. This came out like 2017 maybe 2016, something like that. I have the record right here. Let me look. This is a Stones Throw release. I've have so many Stones Throw vinyls, from Mad Lib to freaking Snoop and Dame Funk. Like I have Stones Throw on Stones Throw, Mad Villainy, MF Doom. Here we go. You can kind of see. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah. And then this Y LAWD vinyl that I recently got, it's also bifold, so it also opens up. Just almost hit me in the face. It also opens up, and there's like a picture. This is the audiophile edition. So this isn't like the standard edition. This is the audiophile edition. But again, I still need to listen to the album. And I also got the just to make the haters more jealous. I also got the CD. Because I still have a CD player in my car. I'm sure a lot of y'all do too. And I actually use a CD player. So I'm going to be bumping this, for a long time, man. So I got the CD. I kind of missed the hardcover CDs. Like now they've kind of reverted to this paper thing. But I guess that cuts the cost of the CD in total. But I like the more hardcover, but it's fine. But yeah, back to Yes LAWD. This is such a... Firstly, we have Anderson .Paak, aka Breezy Lovejoy. If you were in the California rap scene, even just as a fan, as a spectator, like I was, from like 2009 to like 2012, we first knew Anderson .Paak as Breezy Lovejoy. His name was Breezy Lovejoy. Amazing voice, as we all know now. This is before Dre discovered him. This is before he got his new name. But then we also know Knowledge. Knowledge, who's just this great producer. If you go on Knowledge's Bandcamp page, he really, I hope, what I want for Christmas, Knowledge, right? If you're watching, which I'm sure you're not, but I want you to go to your Bandcamp and put your entire discography for sale. There's an option where the user, the consumer, can buy your entire discography for a price that you set, Knowledge. I want that ability to buy everything that you've released. A lot of the times the artist, if someone's gonna buy your entire discography, they'll like put it at a discount. But I want the ability to buy his entire discography. I'll burn it all to CDs and I'll just have it rocking for like years and years. Knowledge has a really dope series that he does with Meek Mill songs, like Meek Mill's freestyles, and Knowledge puts his own beats over it, and it just gives a totally different look on how Meek Mill's music sounds, which is usually turned up, hype, super street, and then Knowledge puts his beat over it, and it makes it sound so much smarter, more introspective, way more interesting. But anyways, we got that guy, Knowledge, and then we got Anderson .Paak. So some of my favorite songs in this album, it's hard to pick just one. But if I had to pick just one, I'd go with Side Piece. I want you, so I give up my side piece. Oh yeah, perfection, 5-star song. Suede is great too. Like this, poke it back out just like this. Man, this is an album that you can put on. There's no skips, man, and it's a cohesive album. Every song doesn't sound the same. Like Suede is obviously the single. Keep it 300. I ain't even gotta hit it. All you wanna do is watch a real nigga win it. I can't do Anderson .Paak's vocals justice. So work with me. But it's all one producer, obviously, Knowledge, and it's all one vocalist. But in terms of duos, man, this is so cohesive. It all follows like one theme. which is just this player lifestyle. But despite having one producer who's making, crafting, beats in his vision, and despite having samey subject matter, no one song is like the others. It's such a great album, and I know Anderson .Paak, he gets a lot of credit nowadays for working with Dre, for working with Bruno Mars. This is Anderson .Paak's best album, in my opinion. Either this or Malibu. I don't have Malibu. You not ever come down, might never come down. Man, that's a great album too. I might have to get Malibu on vinyl too. But this is Anderson .Paak's best work right here, in my opinion. Now, I may listen to this and feel differently, but Anderson .Paak and Knowledge. If you were to tell me in, let's say, 2015, we know who Anderson .Paak was in 2015. He was already a XXL freshman, or maybe that was 2016. Whatever year he made the freshman list, but we knew him years before that, right? If you were to tell me, before this Yes Law album came out, we're gonna take Anderson .Paak, aka Breezy Lovejoy, and we're gonna take Knowledge, and we're gonna have them make a whole album together, I would be like, why? It seems like almost two contrasting styles. Anderson .Paak, who's, you would assume his voice belongs on bigger production. Mainstream, like what Dre gave him on the Compton album. That Dre Compton album is essentially Dr. Dre featuring Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak is like on half the songs, if not more than half. Anderson .Paak, he deserves to be on, his voice belongs on bigger production, like what we hear on Malibu album, like on the record Come Down that I tried to sing earlier. So why would you take that and then put it over Knowledge's stripped down, subtle, at times mute production? But then the result is just perfection. If I had to rate this album out of 5 stars, and this ain't the first listen, I've listened to this album many times with many more to come. This is a 5 out of 5 star album. This is a perfect album. There was nothing I would change about this album. The player ballads, you feel the player ballads, but you also, there's a player pimpish aspect to this, but then there's also a love aspect. There's a love aspect also, but then there's also humor. So it's a multifaceted, it's not just a surface level type thing. It's an album with depth. And then when you talk about the production, it doesn't get much better than this. We've heard Knowledge produce for Kendrick Lamar before on To Pimp a Butterfly, the song Mama. Then Kendrick spat one of his best verses, one of the best hip hop verses of all time, honestly. You can take any, was it that first verse? Been in it since internet had new acts. I can't even recite that verse. It's like a tongue twister. But Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, also known as Nxworries. Well, let's get it in the screen. Also known as Nxworries. This is amazing perfection in an album personified. So I still got to listen to this one. I'm going to try to get, I know it's been a while since I've done Vinyl of the Week. We'll just have both my babies right here. It's been a while since I've done Vinyl of the Week, but once I've listened to this enough, I'll come back with a review. This is not